been difficult to live with other people that you're not familiar with, and definitely brings out the best and the worst in you. So that has been difficult, as well as finding your place within ministries. Like at the beginning, I didn't know if I wanted to do ministry at the women's prison, and then eventually with prayer and talking with my community and mentors, I discovered or realized that I was being called for that ministry. But the struggle also made it more significant for me. So it was good to have that challenge within yourself. Receiving love from like random people, whether it is at the parish or at the prison, or from my ESL students, there's just moments where they get inspired to say those few words that just make the difference for you. And I remember one woman at St. Paul's, it was doing like affirmation day, and I was just babysitting for the day. And at the end of the whole meeting, she came up to me, she gave me this hug, like great hug, and she just like, I bet you miss your family and your friends and your mom, so I just wanted to give you a hug. And I was like, oh, it just makes a difference. And there's little moments here and there, like in community and ministry and in prayer, that are just worth everything that we experience. My favorite ministry has been working with the young adult group. It was something that was like one of those random ministries that we wanted to start with Miguel at St. Paul's, but it's just in the back of my head, like, oh yeah, if you started, definitely I'll just attend. It's fine. So somehow it just took shape and it started happening. And within months, we were planning a full production of the play, The Apparition of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And it was awesome. Somehow within like 2 weeks, this whole cast and production team and props and everything just came together. And I think through that play, we became very close and very appreciative of each other. So a huge and strong friendship grew out of that. And it has been a very, very enriching part of my life, the things that I've learned from them and their encouragement that I receive from their stories and their struggles and their sacrifices. And it's a great thing. And my ministries, there's a lot of people that inspire me in different ways, but I think that the immigrant workers have inspired me the most. At Delaware Park, and the other day I went to the mushroom farms with Father Chris, and that was a journey. And I discovered that the people who have the least have the greatest faith, and I've been able to see that with my face, with like my eyes, and experience that. So that's been a great experience, and I learn a lot from their sacrifices, and it's so weird to see them do so many for themselves, for their families, and experience so many struggles and still have that faith and still get up every morning and work their back off and just have so much strength and so much faith in God that God will provide. And experiences that, like myself, also, and being able to relate to them in that experience. it's inspiring, and it just blows your mind, and especially because they're treated like the lepers of society right now. It's like they have so much to offer. We can learn so much from them, and people don't recognize that, and don't see it. I guess I didn't come with like much pre-expectations. I know that I was going to service. I know that I had talents that I could offer. I didn't know what shape or form that was going to take in terms of ministry. But it's still surprising, like finding yourself useful, and just for me realizing that something as simple as teaching Spanish at a prison setting could be that thing that I offered, could be that my gift to others. So that was a huge surprise for me. And in terms of community, at the beginning I was afraid to come into a setting where I was the only spiritual person. And we've been blessed to have a community of 5 people who have a spiritual connection with God, but that are in different journeys and in different stages of that journey. So we've been able to complement each other on that journey, and been able to learn from each other in different ways. So that's been rewarding, and something that I didn't expect, but that's been great to know that. And of the program in general, I guess it's surprising how close you get to even the other communities, and to know that there's a greater FEM out there, apart from the volunteers, like alumni and benefactors and priests and friars and brothers, and they all are a system of support for you and for the program. So that was nice to realize that. Many ways, for better. I'm more aware of God's presence, and that's great. And I'm more joyful, and I express it more. I've been able to be myself, and other people have embraced that. So it's a good thing to to be yourself and have a positive reaction to that. And I cannot imagine myself not doing FBM anymore, because I feel like this definitely was what I was supposed to do and what I had to do. And now, although I still want to do the same things, I want to do them with more passion, and this program just has affirmed that I do want to continue in the path that I'm on, and continue to give back. And definitely now have a different perspective in life, and Francis changed my perspective, so yay Francis. So I changed in good ways, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly how in different ways, but I think it's going to take more time when I look back at this year.